Okay, so today I've got a cool one for you. We'll talk about the biggest issue a lot of traders face when they go in the market. And I'm talking here about revenge trading. Now, you know it's a common issue. People always fail for this. They always revenge trade. They always have a loss. They want to get back to break even. They take a trade. That's a dumb trade, basically. And then they lose even more money. They want to get back more to break even. Then they feel like they should make a profit. They go back in with more size. Then they fail and they blow up their account. This is how it works. Unfortunately, that stuff happens every single day more and more, and traders don't realize that they're stuck in that cycle. So today I thought I would come here to help. I've got 5 tips for you here that comes mostly from the book The Mental Game of Trading by Tendler. I highly recommend you read that book. It's a good one. You can learn a lot from this. It's very powerful. So we'll dive right in. First thing I like to tell people who revenge trade is it's very unrealistic to expect to make money every single day. You're gonna have some days that are winning, some days that are losing. Trying to expect the market to give you a paycheck every single day, like a $100 bill every day, is just not realistic. There's so many factors that will affect price movement. You can have different news, different events, different politic issues that come up, or you can have even like different kind of conditions in the market. So you're expecting to have the same thing every day and being able to make the same profit every single day. It's just not something you can expect. It's very dangerous to think of trading like a job where you get the same paycheck every single day, every week, and the same hours and all this stuff. It doesn't work that way in the market. And those who try to get back to break even when they lose, who try to get back in profit, often long-term blow up their account. Also, the second thing I'll think about very closely in terms of revenge trading is trying to set goals that are not monetary. Things like improving your execution, improving your focus, things that overall could make you a better trader. After every losing trade, take a step back, take a deep breath, and think about, instead of going back in profit, figure out what could make you a better trader instead. We can never control the outcome of a trade, but we can control how we show up in the market and how we work on ourselves. Okay, now, goals are a big part of success, but the other key factor is being able to accept the losses as part of the success process. It's impossible to go through trading without any losses, unless what other YouTubers say and try to make you believe that you can just have a series of big wins and get rich quick. It's not really how it works. You gotta go through the losses to get the profits. Even if you've got a 60% or 70% win rate, that still means you have plenty of losses coming up. Something I like to remind myself whenever I have a few losses in a row is I'm always getting closer to the wins. I might have 10 losses in a row, but a win's gonna come up at some point. And I just remind myself that every loss is a step closer to a win. We've talked about this in the earlier video I've done about patience in trading, but the big key into being able to solve revenge trading and being more patient in trading is looking at your trades after a series of trades, not after just one trade. One trade can do anything. It can be a loss, it could be a win. The chance is about 50-50, or sometimes even less than that. But after many trades, if you have an edge and you know what you do in the market and you take actually the right trades, then it's likely that it's going to be profitable after a large sample size. If you view something after a couple of trades, you don't get the whole story. If you view it after many trades, the overall picture, then you get a much better story of your trading performance. Over a series of 25, 50, 100 trades, it's a lot easier to see if your strategy works or doesn't work. Over 5 trades, it could be luck. It could be anything. Over time, it will average out. Then you'll get your right performance. That's why it's funny when people reach out and they say, oh, I tried your strategy and it sucks. It doesn't work. I took 10 trades, lost 7 of them, and therefore your strategy doesn't work. How can you make money trading? Well, it's just 10 trades. You can have anything happen in 10 trades. You could have 10 losses. You can have 8 losses. You can have 7 losses. You could do 50-50. All these things are possible. It just depends on the condition in the market and a bunch of other factors. But tell me, when you've taken 100 trades, the results will be a lot different. Something I picked up from the book The Mental Game of Trading by Tendler is the fact that if getting back to break even is a big issue and you really want to get back to profit or break even after every losing trade, it's probably a problem of a lack of confidence. So if you want to revenge trade and get back to break even, it's because you lack confidence in either your strategy or in yourself. Now you got to figure out which one that is. So what Jared recommends in his book is to be able to take notes of whatever you do. What's your level of energy? What's your level of confidence? And what's your mood before every single trade? Your mood and your confidence and your energy can affect if you revenge trade or not. Think if you're like really, really hungry, you're pissed off about something, you go in the market, take a trade, you have a loss, then you're probably taking another trade to get back to break even. You'll try to force things too much because your energy is low, because you're grumpy a little bit, you want to be able to get a good results that day. You kind of force things too much. If you have a good level of energy and you kind of have the right confidence, you're in the right mindset, then revenge trading is a lot less likely to happen. Alright, so these are my 5 tips for being able to overcome your revenge trading habits. Always going to help a lot, but I do have one key bonus tip here for you, and that is to focus on the process. Now, so many people focus here on the wins, the P&L, the profits. They want to see a dollar amount, they want to see a paycheck every week. If you turn your focus away from that, and instead bring it to the process, following your edge, following your strategy, being able to take the right trades, and not the one that you feel like you should be taking based on your emotions, but the one that do have an edge over time, then your results will be a lot better. So it's always about the process. That should be the first thing in trading people learn, is to be able to focus on the process, the plan they've created before, and nothing else. Doesn't matter what a friend say, doesn't matter what your coach say, doesn't matter what this auto trader here says. You could be hating on a strategy, but you still got a process to follow, and that should be the key thing to focus on. And if you want to get more help on your mindset, I do a lot of videos on this topic on my channel here, so make sure you subscribe. But do check out also the book by Tendler, The Mental Game of Trading. It's a good book. I've talked about it many times in the past in my emails or on my YouTube videos. The link will be below for this, and I'll definitely talk about it again. With that being said, I'll catch you back here in the next video pretty soon. Ciao.